Hello everyone, welcome back to Nutritional Talks, your go-to podcast for real, honest conversation about nutrition and health. I'm your host Ezra and I'm really excited about today's topic, one that affects nearly of us, whether we realize it or not. Junk food. We'll be talking about what junk food really is, why we crave it, and how it affects our body and mind. Plus, how to build a healthier relationship with food. And then of course, I'm not doing this alone. Back with us is our favorite expert clinical nutritionist Dina. Hi Dina.
Hello Ezra, so happy to be back. And yes, junk food is a hot topic. I think almost everyone can relate to this one.
Totally, so let's jump in. We hear the term junk food all the time, but what does it actually mean from nutritionist perspective?
Good place to start. Junk food refers to food that are high in calories and low essential nutrients and often loaded with sugar, salt, saturated fats, or refined carbs. Common examples include sugary drinks, fried snack, instant noodle, fast food, burger, candy packet practice. Basically, the kind of food that's very tasty, convenient, but offers little to nutritional value.
So it's like a quick hit of pleasure but not much benefit?
Exactly, junk food gives you instant gratification, but often leads to long-term consequences if consumed regularly.
What kind of consequence are we talking about here?
Well, consuming junk food frequently increases the risk of many health problems, such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. But beyond the physical effect, junk food can also impact your mental health. It's been like to poor concentration, low mood, even symptoms and anxiety of depression.
Wait, junk food actually mess with your mood and brain? How?
Yes, it causes blood sugar spike followed by cravings, which can lead to irritability, fatigue, and even mood swing. Plus, since it lacks essential nutrients like omega-3s, vitamin, mineral, it doesn't support optimal brain function.
Oh, that's so important to know. I think a lot of people only associate junk food with weight gain.
Right, but health is so much more than just your weight. Junk food affects your energy level, digestive system, immune system, and even how and focus.
That makes me want to throw out my chips already. But junk food is everywhere. It's cheap, easy to find, and super tempting. Why do you think it's so hard to resist?
Because it's precisely engineered to be irresistible. The food industry uses something called the bliss point, the perfect combination of sugar, salt, fat that triggers pleasure centers in the brain. It creates a kind of deficiency, making you crave more even if you are not really hungry.
So basically, our brain are being hacked by junk food.
In a way, yes. And it's especially tricky for children and teenagers whose brains are still developing. They are more insensitive to this reward system, which is why it's so important to educate and guide them early.
Okay, let's be real for a second. Most of us eat junk food. It's okay to eat it sometimes, or should we be avoiding it completely?
Good question. I always say balance, not perfection. It's okay to enjoy junk food occasionally. The problem is when it becomes part of your daily routine or replace real nutrient-dense meals. If you are eating mostly healthy, whole foods, there's room for a treat now and then.
That's comforting to hear, so we don't need to be 100% clean eaters.
Notable, being too restrictive can also lead to unhealthy relationship with food. It's more sustainable to aim for the 80/20 rule, 80% whole nutrition food, and 20% flexible choice.
I like that. Now let's say someone wants to cut down on junk food, but they keep craving it, especially at night or when stressed. What can they do?
That's super common. The first step is to identify your triggers. Is it boredom, stress, habit? Once you know the causes, you can respond differently. Second, don't skip meals. When people go too long without eating, they are more likely to risk to junk food. The third, try to have healthy alternative ready, like a popped popcorn, yogurt with fruit, roast nuts, or even dark chocolate. And don't underestimate the power of hydration. Sometimes we think we are hungry when we are just thirsty.
This is so helpful. I personally find that planning ahead makes a huge difference. Like when I prep meals or snacks, I don't feel tempted to buy random stuff.
Exactly, meal planning, even in a simple way, can really help you make better choice. And don't beat yourself up if you slip up. The goal is progress, not perfection.
I love this magic. Alright, before we wrap up, could you leave our listener with the 3 quick takeaways about junk food and healthy eating?
Sure, number 1, junk food is not evil, but it should be your main food. Enjoy it occasionally, not daily. Second, build your plate around whole foods like vegetable, fruits, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. These nourish your body and reduce craving. And third, stay mindful. Eat with awareness. Listen to your body and don't eat just because something confident man.
That's golden advice, Dina. Thank you so much for being with us again and helping us understand this topic better.
Thank you, Ezra. Always a pleasure. Hope it help people make more conscious choice.
Alright friends, that's wrap on today's episode of Nutritional Talks. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to follow and share it with someone who always munching on snacks. You know who they are. Stay healthy, stay balanced, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye for now.